What you're looking at is one of only 51 shots that make up Tsai Ming Liang's 2003 film, Goodbye Dragon Inn. The film is 82 minutes long, which gives it an average shot length of 96 seconds. This shot in particular is almost 6 minutes long. You may be wondering why one would make a film so intolerably slow. I invite you to keep on asking yourself that question while watching. Goodbye Dragon Inn takes place in a theater the night before it permanently closes. The woman cleaning the auditorium here is performing labor in service of clients that will never arrive. Her labor is ultimately unproductive. It may be difficult for you to sit and watch this shot. Perhaps you're trying to guess when the cut will happen. Or it could be that you're feeling bored or frustrated at the inaction. Consider how this shot makes you feel, how you're responding to it. You may, at this point, be thinking that the time that this shot has taken would have been better spent elsewhere. You may be thinking that the woman is wasting her energy. Consider how the shot draws your attention to these frustrations. I invite you to question why you might feel frustrated by a lack of narrative productivity. Why is unproductive time wasted? Why is an unproductive body wasted? Why do you feel that a still shot void of dynamism or action or narrative is wasted? Consider for a moment the empty space. What does this cinema make you think of? What memories or opinions does it conjure? You may become self-conscious about what you're doing. You might begin to think about the chair you're sitting in, the room surrounding you, the way your body feels in this moment. Recognize that you are a spectator, that you are now self-aware of this spectatorship. Notice how the shot has allowed you the room to bring your own thoughts into conversation with it. Not only to make you an active participant, but also to make you actively aware of your participation in watching it. Tsai has created a cinematic space for you to consider not only the contents of the shot, but also your feelings towards it, the act of your spectatorship, and the dialogue that is created between the viewer and the film.